This is episode 75 of Pausing on the Prophets, and today we're looking at Isaiah chapter 9, verses 2 and 3. And Isaiah writes, "The people who walk in darkness will see a great light. Those who live in a dark land, the light will shine on them. You shall multiply the nation, you shall increase their gladness. They will be glad in your presence, as with the gladness of harvest, as men rejoice when they divide the spoil." We're looking at the result of the coming reign of the Messiah. Last week we saw that the New Testament took this passage to refer to Jesus, and this coming light would call people to repentance. Well, what is the result of that repentance? We begin to see that in verse 3, fruitfulness and joy. The nation will be multiplied or enlarged. As grace wins and people come to Christ, many sons will be brought to glory, as the writer of Hebrews tells us in chapter 2. And then Isaiah speaks of two kinds of joy, the joy of harvest and the joy of gathering the spoils of war. Surely this last point looks ahead to Isaiah 40, where we're told that Israel's warfare has ended. But we must notice something else. Both in harvest and in victory in battle, it is the Lord that provides both. We see over and over again, God is the one who gives his people victory in battle, and God is the one who blesses the crops and herds of his people to be bountiful. And God is the one who will provide in us the fruit of the Spirit and the final victory over sin and death through Jesus' death and resurrection. And so, can we not be glad in his presence? Let us rejoice in what the Messiah has done and will continue to do in us.